Welcome back to Big Rooster's Corner. I'm your host, Big Rooster. I have a channel disclosure notice I'd like to read before our content begins. Disclaimer notice. This is an F-word friendly channel, so if the F-word slips out or the truth offends you, don't watch our content. If you like this channel, help us out then. Subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Subscription is free and nothing to download. I will pause here for 5 seconds before our content begins. It's showtime, people. Cock-a-doodle fucking do. It's time to wake up and smell the coffee. Welcome to Big Rooster's Corner, where we have information, rants, raves, just common sense thinking. My shout out goes to the veterans in the active military, the 505, and all frontline workers during this pandemic. I also want to give a shout out to my viewers and subscribers, hoping you good health during these times. And if you're waiting on our government, don't. They won't help you. Real quick subject. What, are people stupid? They just voted in the very people that screwed us. You know you just can't be born with common freaking sense. Some people just are freaking stupid. Do you think that all of a sudden these mutants took a I don't give a shit pill and changed it into I give a shit pill? I don't think so. People, life is hard enough. It's even harder if you're freaking stupid. Quoted by John Wayne. Okay, today we're going to talk about limited liability corporations. As contractors, you always look for a tax break and a way to keep our business and personal self protected to some extent. Well, at least that's the plan when forming an LLC. As we dig into the loopholes and the ins and outs of forming such a corporation, so as we go to a CPA to form this LLC, it's not as cut and dried as it seems. Most CPAs charge $500 and up to file the proper paperwork and get an EIN for you. You can do that yourself. Now, as an LLC in most states, you can file for workman's comp exempt and be able to hire subcontractors and 1099 them. One item you have to look out for is ensuring that your subs have enough of their own workman's comp or workman's comp exempt card. Now, this all seems great. You are protected, your business is protected, and you have favorable tax terms. And now you are workman's comp exempt. Well, not so fast, people. All of this sounds great, or is it? I would be giving you first-hand account on an LLC in the no sunshine state of Florida with the rules and the regulations according to the real world. First and foremost, finding a CPA is important. You need one that will explain all the rules in your state. I didn't have a good CPA and no rules were explained to me even though I read them. They just collected funds, filed the paperwork, and done deal. I thought we were all good for about 3 years, and then a lot came to light. Basically, what is an LLC? As an LLC, you won't need a board of directors. You have more control options for the structure of management. This entity is supposed to protect your car, home, and bank if your business should fail. The LLC is supposed to be a separate entity from your personal items and money. This entity is taxed as pass-through entity. In a no sunshine state, LLC does not matter. They can sue you and your LLC separately. Your property and bank, home, and you are not protected by your LLC. So a few years into this, I gotten sick at the point of bed rest for about 2 months at least. Business was cyberbullied by clients that were disgruntled because I was sick, and there was nothing left but to close the business. It was a bad process. The state got involved and just violated every law that they have. Even though I had an LLC, they held me personally responsible. Another story for another video. Now we have the definition of the difference. The two. So let's look at that. An LLC in the United States is a business structure where the business owners are not personally responsible for costs and debts personally. Limited liability companies are a hybrid entity that can combine sole proprietor and a corporation. In the No Sunshine State, they don't follow the rules of the U.S. federal guidelines on LLCs. People can choose to sue you and your LLC individual. Example, when my business went under due to being seriously ill, my clients were able to bypass all the U.S. laws and sue me personally, and actually were able to file criminal and civil charges. They were able to file the charges in the criminal law forum and prosecute me and not the company. The No Sunshine State took over the charges and sued me, not the LLC. The client signed a contract with the LLC, and I was the only person in charge of the LLC. So as you can see in the No Sunshine State, anything goes. They don't have to follow basic guidelines for the LLC laid out by the federal government. The attorney I hired to protect us collected $8,000 and did nothing. He was scared of the state and let them just steamroll right over us. So you can't even hire a good attorney in the No Sunshine State. All the attorneys are afraid of the state and the courts. So the No Sunshine State does whatever the hell they please to their people. The state collects the fees, renewals, and doesn't follow U.S. lines on your LLC rules and regulations. My advice to you, if you reside in the No Sunshine State, get the hell out. Run as fast as you can. Do not, I repeat, do not give this place any more of your money. And if you think you are safe from any harm, you are kidding yourself and your family. The No Sunshine State is full of false hope and promises. They will sue you for even more money. Don't think the justice system is going to help. They are in on it too. They collect court fines and don't do anything. That's one way of collecting their money. LLC and taxes according to U.S. guidelines on taxes. Instead of the entity filing, the owner of the LLC lists business profits on personal tax returns. However, the LLC can file as a corporation itself. It will need to follow corporation law and filing requirements. My advice for an LLC, don't get one in No Sunshine State. Waste of time, paper, and money. File on your personal taxes. You can itemize, and your salary will be higher if you need to file disability or when you file for Social Security, because they do it on gross income, not net. Disadvantages and costs. An LLC usually costs more to form and maintain than a sole proprietorship. LLC are harder for the transferable ownership than with a corporation. At what point do you need an LLC? The major reason to start an LLC for side work is for the exemptions you want. The other major reason to start an LLC is for additional personal liability protection afforded by one. As a sole proprietor, you may be exposing yourself to liability, debts, and judgments against your business and can put your personal assets at risk. Now, this doesn't apply in a No Sunshine State. Should you name a company after yourself, according to Alexander Watkins, founder at Your Words, a company that creates brand names for clients, you should not name your business after yourself. Often your name will get forgotten in the mix of all the other company names if you use your name. The following are some of the most used tax deductions of an LLC. Rental expenses of office and retail space, charitable giving, insurance, taxable property, and professional expenses, meals and entertainment, independent contractors, and cost for goods. Do you have an LLC in the logo? In short, you don't have to have one. However, it gives your company more credibility when marketing materials and services. In short, just, cell phone bills, in short, just pay your bill. You can write off 60 to 70% personally, and you get way less than that on your LLC tax return. Does an LLC need insurance? An LLC creates a divide between your personal assets and you. Not in the No Sunshine State. This means if you face a lawsuit, your personal assets will not be safe. For what reason? Some LLC owners may think they don't need liability insurance. They do. But while the LLC offers some protection to the business, it's not magic like abracadabra. Does an LLC protect your business name? Once approved, your business and your name is protected, not in the No Sunshine State. Which is better, an LLC or a corporation? An LLC is not a corporation, although it offers the same tax advantages. How do you pay yourself as a single owner of an LLC? You don't get paid a salary or wages. Instead, you pay yourself by taking out money from your profits of your LLC as needed. That is called an owner's draw. You simply write a check and transfer the money to your personal account. Do not pay personal bills out of your business account. That's a no-no. And voids the LLC. Can you sue an LLC? Forming an LLC makes it much harder to sue an LLC members. Someone can sue the LLC and clean all of its business assets, but the personal assets are off limits even if the LLC has no money. The owners should and usually are safe, just not in the no sunshine state. According to the no sunshine state, an LLC cultivates the benefits you seek in protecting your personal assets and gain tax advantages and minimizing the credibility. This is true every place but the sunshine state. This is just a ploy to get contractors false hope collect fees. If they choose to, they can sue you and your LLC or one or the other or both. They do a fine way of piercing the corporate veil. They have lawyers that can do this. They're crooked and they lie and commit perjury whenever it supports the state's case. They have crappy attorneys that are just very unhonest. Anyway, any contractors in no sunshine state, please beware of the state and shoddy attorneys. They will collect big fees and do nothing to help you. I know I have in excess of $50,000 in the fees for these bloodsuckers. The state will drain your bank account, put you in court, and enforce their crooked entity. Once they do that, you will be financially, emotionally bankrupt. Oh, and the best part of it all is you won't be able to work anywhere in the U.S. because you will be blackballed on, you guessed it, social media, cyberbullied, out of business forever. Just listen to good advice. Get out while you have money and dignity. I didn't, and I'm broke and had no dignity left. Because of the laws of no sunshine state, they don't care about the Constitution, Civil Rights, Bill of Rights. The only thing they pretend to go by is the law. This is just a quick rundown on an LLC. Just do yourself a favor and read all the laws and truly consider not being an LLC. This is a large waste of money and can get your ass in a large crack that will suck up thousands of dollars and prove no protection. This is just some smart advice from first-hand knowledge and experience. Alright, so until next time when we have more topics and comments, just remember we're working hard to bring you common sense thinking. So once again, if you like the content, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Big Rooster's Corner. Subscriptions are free and nothing to download. Public announcement, please wear your mask and social distance. The life you save could be your own or a family member. Let's stop this pandemic. No need to travel now and die later. Stay home, people. Get supplies and get your ass home. Actually, we need to band together as Americans. Stop so-called government from sending foreign aid. Foreign aid my ass. They're paying other countries with our tax dollars to get kickbacks into their own pockets or hire their kids. So the next time, stay safe and remember, don't trust our government. What's left, they use it to buy ammo and weapons to fight us from other countries that, you guessed it, hate us. Don't help them do that. What a fucking country. Thank you for viewing my content today. This is Big Rooster. I'm out.